During COVID-19 and beyond, when we reinvent life and live in virtues, we find fulfillment. Hi, my name is Navy and welcome aboard.
Hi everyone, hi Navy. This is Rena again, back to do another video for you all. But this time I've got my better half with me.
Hi, I'm Darren. We've been married for 5 years. We have 3 kids, all 4 years old and younger, and another one on the way.
Yeah, for this video, we were asked to talk about how we keep the fire alive in our marriage. And essentially how we take care of each other and keep our marriage strong, especially during these times, with COVID and the lockdown. So we've come up with a few things that we feel like have helped us, and maybe they'll help you too. The first one is how we deal with each other, dealing with each other with a lot of humor, a lot of patience and understanding, a lot of grace, and a lot of mercy and forgiveness, and saying I'm sorry and saying I forgive you. So basically dealing with each other with a lot of virtue as much as we can, because these are such unusual times that we're in right now.
And there's probably not anybody in the country that I know of who's been through a pandemic until this year.
Yeah.
So we're all impacted by this one way or another. So a lot of charity, empathy, grace can really go a long way in lightening each other's load, especially in our homes and in our marriages.
Yeah, so now is as good a time as any, right? To show our spouses, how strong we can be for each other. How you hear in the news all the time, these are unprecedented times that we're experiencing. Well, unprecedented times call for unprecedented virtue. So now is the time to be heroic and really try to serve each other and make sacrifices. And you can take it one day at a time, one moment at a time, just throughout the day, ask each other, what can I do for you right now? How can I help you? How can I serve you? And, I will say that Darren is a lot better at this than I am. And he's always been good about this, even before COVID. So I actually, learn from his example.
Well, I have to ask directly because I can't just do that by intuition. I gotta just have to be told, what do I need to do? Second point is date nights. You got to keep up the date nights, even though stuff is closed. Might not be able to do dinner and a movie like you used to, but you got to keep up date nights.
Get creative, and remember, what's important is not really what activity you're doing together, but rather the time that you're spending together in each other's presence. So it doesn't matter as much what you're able to do, and sometimes simple is the way to go. Our most recent date for my birthday, Darren just got a babysitter. We went to the beach, grabbed a couple folding chairs.
We just sat there
for 3 hours
It was
and
awesome.
read, and we talked whenever we felt like it. It was great. So just simple things like that, or even like board games are a big thing for us. Pandemic
Gotta try
is a
it.
favorite and timely. It's a fun game.
Video games,
Yes.
not the newfangled video games the young people are playing.
Old
but
school, from the 90s, like 8-bit.
Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah. And we have actually learned a lot about each other's childhoods just from playing these old school video games. Timeline is another one. It's a card game. It's quick and easy. It's short, 5-10 minutes is all you need.
Educational.
And it's educational, if you like that kind of thing. Or even just stopping at a drive-through when you're running errands.
Date night in a minivan.
Yes. What else? Like just having coffee, in the backyard when you get a chance, So get creative, and what's important is making the effort and being consistent about it. Put it on the calendar if you have to.
Put it on the calendar. Make it happen. The third point, I'll just address the husbands specifically. Just try to be extra helpful and thoughtful to your wives during this time, especially if your wife like many people, were not previously stay-at-home moms, but now they have all of a sudden been thrust into stay-at-home mom status. That is a very, very tough job. Even if you have the most lovely, saintly children, that's a tough job. So, I work 8-hour shift during the day, and I come home and I'm pretty tired, but I just have to remember to, before I walk in the door, pull in those extra reserves of energy and walk in with a lot of energy and joy, not having the mindset that I've put in my time, but and now I'm going to relax while my wife still takes care of everything at home. No, we're still working as a team
until bedtime.
Until those kids go to bed. I mean, always, but until the kids go to bed, got to have that mindset.
And the last thing, that we feel like has helped us is, being thankful for the small things. Obviously we can't do a Thanksgiving video without talking about thankfulness, but it's true. Having that attitude of gratitude helps our spouses feel seen and appreciated, right? And it also, it gives us a very positive, optimistic mindset, and it helps us to be more joyful in general. So, thank your spouses for even just the things that they already do every day. Thank you for taking out the trash, or thank you for gassing up the van. Find things that you can thank them for, and also be especially thankful for your kids. I know maybe things might be a little harder. Everyone's, going through cabin fever, but I'm sure all of the difficult moments that we have with our kids don't even compare to all the joy and all the laughter that they bring to our days. We're very, very grateful for our kids. We enjoy them as much as we can. Our hands are full, but our hearts are just infinitely fuller with them. Be grateful, be thankful. And on that note,
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, and keep on reinventing.